And welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us on this Wednesday. So last week we talked about 5 protective factors to contribute to safe and emotionally stable homes. Well, today we are continuing that discussion and talking more about resiliency. So joining me today is Jocelyn De La Rosa, Executive Director at Family Support Centers in Salt Lake. We always appreciate you coming in on Wednesdays.
I'm always excited to be here.
So today, again, piggybacking off of last week's topic, we want to talk about parental resiliency or parent resiliency. Tell us a bit about that. What is it?
Yeah, parental resiliency is based off of the concept of resiliency, being able to overcome situations and be able to handle them in a positive way. They're not always major issues like death or divorce, and they can be, but a lot of them are small things like, how to handle a meltdown. How do you react to your child's asking you 100 questions or having a meltdown at the grocery store, or how do you handle your own stress?
Okay, I say this every time, an important topic, because I really do think as you look inward as a parent and figure your own stuff out, because we all have that stuff, we are such better parents. So let's talk a bit about why this is important for parents to work on the parental resiliency.
Yeah, parental resiliency is important because we want our children to feel safe at home. Sometimes school might not feel safe or their community might not feel safe. So what parents do have control over is them feeling safe at home. And so the way that you treat your child is really important. And a lot of it, when we blow up, is because we haven't been taking care of our own self. And so, doing a check-in and saying, like, have I had enough water today? Have I ate? Do I need to take a 10-minute break or a 5-minute break before I have more interactions with my kids? Sometimes it's best to take a small break and then come back to having interactions with your child.
I think it's because at nighttime when you lay down after you've had a blow up that day, that is what I'm thinking about. Like, dang, I could have done so much better in that moment. And what's going on? How can I do it better tomorrow? But these are some simple steps to say, hey, again, like, take that little break, take that breather, give yourself that me time that sometimes we feel so selfish taking, but you need to, so that again, you can step forward and give your child the best. What other tips can you give parents on ways that they can figure out what it is going on inside so they can approach their children in a safe way?
Yeah, I think a good thing to remind yourself is respecting your kids. That they are, would you talk to your friend like that, or would you talk to a coworker like that? And offering the same respect that you are expecting back from them. And so the way that we talk to them and treat them is super important to the relationship that they will have long term. And so always reminding yourself that kids have a voice and they have, their own feelings, and sometimes they don't know how to express that, and it does come out as a meltdown, but that's not necessarily like what they meant. And for your own self, if we've all had trauma, we've all had stressful times and days, and we might be experiencing a divorce or we might be experiencing a death. And so how do we take care of our own selves to be able to take care of our kids?
I think that's a powerful insight, to look at that child, even though you're like, okay, they'll love me unconditionally, so I'm just really mad right now, but really saying, hey, I'm going to talk to you the way you deserve the respect, as I would talk to any other adult even, but here's your child. That's really good insight. Before we wrap up, tell people what family support centers offer the Valley and also where people can go for more information.
Yeah, one of the major programs that we offer is Crisis Nursery, which is a great resource if you are feeling overwhelmed or you do need a break. You can come and drop off your kids. We have 17 nurseries throughout the state of Utah. We also have clinical and therapy services, so and those are all throughout the state of Utah as well. And you can go to utahfamilies.org to get more information.
utahfamilies.org. And also we'll have that link on our website, abc4.com, if you don't have a pen and paper to jot that down. Thank you so much, Jocelyn De La Rosa, for your time here today. We look forward to next week. And for now, we'll send it over to Rich.